What's up, fellas? Hey, want to talk to you about something. I know we're making all these videos and people are asking about why are we focused on men? And to answer that question, I want to take you back to the book of Genesis. In the book of Genesis, God created man and he created man out of the dust of the ground. And when you talk about how he created man out of dust. And this is something that the Bible repeats often. Now, I know some people use it for scientific reason, and it's true that part of the structure of the body is made out of the elements that are in the ground. And that's undeniable, but that is really not the reason that the Bible keeps citing that man is made out of dust. The true reason that is made that they keep stating that is it is to bring humility to man, to know that man came from dirt. Right? We came from dirt. We were made from the earth. And to earth we will return. And so man is made out of earth. And man was created first. And after man was created, man was placed in a perfect environment. He was put in the garden. And he was given a job. And after he was given a job, God gave him a moral rule. He literally said, don't eat of this tree. And there's a lot of philosophy in that. You could really delve deep into that. But the point is that God gave man a moral rule. And then after that, the paragraph after that, God says, it is not good that man will be alone. And he eventually gave man woman. He made woman out of the part of the man so that the two would be one flesh. And he created woman and he gave her to man. Now, I'll say all this to say this. If you want to build a strong society, you got to start with how society was meant to function and how God made society to function. What did God do when he created a society? Well, the first thing he did was he created man. He gave man a proper environment. If we want to create a strong society, if we want to create a strong church, we first got to focus on men. Men are the core. And after we focus on men, we have to focus on what next? Marriages. We had to focus on marriages because that's the way that God built man's society. He focused on man first, then he focused on marriages. And after marriages, then we had to focus on families. Now, there's more steps along the way because if you break it down in this way, look, we focused on men and what our focus should be is both on pride and on humility. The pride is that man is created in the image of God. So there are certain standards that a man should hold himself to. His rationality, his ability to reason, his morality, those are qualities that reflect what God has. There's a part of man that should be majestic and authoritative. But then there's also a part of man that should always be humble, remembering that to the ground he will return. A man shouldn't be so cocky that he thinks he's made out of gold because he's not. He's made out of dirt. And a man should work. Even before there was sin, man was put in the garden to work. And after man is given a work, after man knows what his purpose is, then man should focus on what? A beautiful marriage. A marriage of someone that he could say can be the flesh of his flesh and blood of his blood. Somebody that he's willing to give part of his body to, his life to share his life with. That's what marriage is supposed to be. And after a man marries a woman, he then gives them a higher purpose. And if you look in the scripture in chapter 3, at the end of chapter 3, Adam calls Eve the mother of all living. Now, before that, she had just been called woman. And I know it's funny to us, but think about it. There was no need for names because there was only one man and one woman. But when she became a mother, she became Eve. She got a new name, a new title. And oftentimes in society, we denigrate what a mother is. But the truth is that a mother is a powerful job. It's a powerful calling. But who gives a woman the calling of mother? It's a man. And what is the best way for a mother to come into existence? It's through a marriage. And so that's why we focus on men. If you want to build anything strong, you got to focus on those men first. And then everything else in the steps that follow. So, yeah, we focusing on men and we're going to continue to focus on men. We will continue to focus on families and marriage and biblical principles because that is the way that you build a strong, any group, any strong society, any strong church.